What is up, my friends? My name is Ekotrumi, and today Lady B and I are back with another episode of What's Clashin', and today we have an update video for you guys talking about the quality of life changes coming to Clash of Clans with the Town Hall 12 update. Alright guys, today I have Lady B back on the channel for another episode of What's Clashin', and today we're going to be talking about the new quality of life changes coming to Clash of Clans with the Town Hall 12 update. Lady B, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm very excited. How are you, Eka?
I'm good and very excited as well. Lady B and I just went over the notes of all the changes. These notes came straight from Supercell, so everything that we're giving you today is straight from the developer of Clash of Clans, and there are some huge changes that are really exciting, some little ones, and then some great ones for us content creators. So anything you'd like to say to everyone, Lady B, before we jump into this change information stuff?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a no. So I'll say all the footage that you're watching right now are attacks from the developer's build. Basically, you're looking at Town Hall 11 bases with the Town Hall 12 Town Hall, and the Siege machine is going to be in action in these attacks. So these are just going to play as we talk about the quality of life changes. So the first one I want to bring up, as my phone goes black on me, is the name change. Everyone has been talking about wanting more name changes in Clash of Clans, and it's pretty exciting that that time is here. And really, Lady B, we're talking about unlimited name changes. Am I right?
Yes, I'm very excited for this one, and I don't even know that I'm going to actually use it. I'm happy with my names, but I just think it's a cool option, and I think it's a long time coming. So kudos to Supercell for giving this to us finally.
Yes, I think it's good as well, just because so many people wanted it. Me personally, I have one account, the name is Ekotrumi, and I'm happy with it. So, but here are the rules on how this works, because they don't want to make it too easy where it can be abused and where you'll kind of be able to hide within your clan and no one will know who you are because you're continuously changing your name. So, it works like this. Basically, without reading the notes, you're able to change your name once a week. But every time you change your name, at first, the first change is free, just like it is now. Second change is going to cost you 500 gems. Am I right so far, Lady B?
Yep, 500 gems the first time. Well, so, the second time.
Yes, the second time.
Yeah.
Following that one, it's going to be 500 plus another 500, so you're talking about 1,000 gems. After that, it's going to be 1,500 gems. So basically, every time you change your name in Clash of Clans, after your first free one, is going to cost 500 gems more, to a total of 10,000 gems for a name change. You could still change your name after that, but it's going to cost you 10,000 gems every time. And really the reason that they're doing this is because they don't want people to abuse it. I mean, who needs to change their name that many times realistically? I don't know. I'm sure someone will do it, but it doesn't need to be done. And the reason they put this in place is not just to be, you know, money hoarder. It's they're looking to make the functionality not abused. And you can only change your name once a week.
Yeah. And I mean, the good thing is they had already put in place the player tags, and that makes a huge difference to have regardless. But if you're looking at a player at face value, you can easily mistake someone if they're constantly changing their name. So I agree with the these deterrences almost that they've put in place from keeping people from doing it every week and all the time.
Yeah, I like it as well. I think they did it well, because if you really want to change your name that second time, 500 gems, you can even farm those up if you want to. But you know, you won't abuse it because of the increase in prices that goes on. So let's talk about the second change, and that is the Clan Castle Sleep mode. So now, guys, you're able to, if you get your Clan Castle filled up and you realize maybe you need to save it for an hour from now when you're going to need your Clan Castle troops, and maybe your clan isn't able to fill them all the time, you could put your Clan Castle to sleep. So if you're attacked, your Clan Castle won't deploy, you won't lose those troops, you won't defend as well, but the troops won't be gone.
I love this. I love this so much. Now, I am in a German clan. I am on a very different schedule than they are a lot of times. So I have to ask for troops before they all go to sleep, and it doesn't mean I can always hit right away. So being able to just put my clan castle in sleep mode, make sure I can get those troops. I mean, I could be working on building a troop composition, then get kicked out because of, you know, player time or whatever. And I have lost my troops in the past. So this is really awesome. I'm very excited for this. I think it's a really smart move. I love it.
And it's another one that a lot of people have been asking for. So I think those are the two biggest ones. Actually, no, there's another one that's kind of huge too that I almost forgot about, and that's the copy village layout ability. This is sweet, guys. Basically, if your clanmates have a village or a base that you like, you're going to be able to copy their village and utilize it for yourself, which is really great, especially with competitive league play, although you probably wouldn't be using the same base as someone else in your clan. But, you know, it takes a long time to build a base, especially if you're looking...
Although this will help base building teams in the competitive league, because you have teams of base builders that are building bases that have them cataloged. You know, some of them are separate, that they have, you know, just as screenshots, and then they continue to rebuild. But it's a time saver for some people who can just, you know, copy the base if that's what they're working on or testing out. You know, as people are working on, you know, testing out their own bases that they're building. You can then have you test out your own base. You can ask somebody to copy it very easily without them having to spend the time to do it. So
well said.
It's going to be super convenient, I think, for the war community.
Yeah, and for the casual players that just maybe are lazy but they need a better base. It's going to be good all the way around. Worth noting, you can't copy a base just from a random person. It has to be from a clanmate. So that's pretty cool. Not to say that people can't just randomly jump into a clan, grab some bases if they want to, and then leave. But, you know, it makes it more difficult. You can't just randomly find something great and steal it.
I think that's going to be one thing, particularly in the competitive league, to worry about, people coming in and out and, you know, sharing bases that way. Because it makes it just a little bit easier and less time to do it. But people have to make sure that the clans are safeguarded and they know who they're letting in. Right,
exactly. So we have some smaller ones, and then we got those, you know, content creator media ones that make me happy. But we have one here, report player functionality improvement. Basically, it's going to make it easier, I think, an improved feature for reporting players for offensive names or stuff like that. So that's cool. Not much to say about it, to be honest with you. We have clan game improvements. They basically added challenges for Town Hall 12 that can be more specific to Town Hall 12. Makes sense because a new Town Hall is coming here. And there's going to be a leaderboard and a countdown timer for when clan games are ending, so that you don't just kind of miss out on it. Did I hit on all that properly there?
Yeah. Wait, the countdown timer? For...
Countdown timer to denote how much time you have left to claim your clan game rewards. Oh, that's to claim your rewards.
Oh, okay.
So for claiming your rewards, I guess you have a limited amount of time, and now there's a timer so you don't miss it. That's great, because who wants to miss rewards, right? Those things are sweet.
I sometimes do forget about that. So that is a good thing.
Well, all you want is the gems anyway.
That's true. And the training potions.
Yeah, true. Streamer life. We have War Tool improvement. If an attacker has used their attacks in the clan war, the target calls will now automatically be removed from the clan war map. That's cool. And the ones that I said were really cool for us content creators, whether you're a streamer, a YouTuber, or whatnot. Miscellaneous improvements. We have the cooldown between sharing replays has been reduced from 30 minutes to 5 minutes, and oh my god.
So awesome.
Yeah, so awesome, because if I ever need clanmates, let's say I'm trying to make a farming video for a town hall level that I'm not, and I need them to share 3 or 4 replays, it could take an hour and a half to 2 hours, and by that time it's lost in the chat. But now every 5 minutes they can share a replay, which is really great, and that really does help out us content creators, streamers that are trying to maybe highlight something that was done. It's just a great feature. I don't know why a 30-minute timer was there in the first place. I mean, I assume it's because they were trying to prevent people from spamming, but it's a great change.
Yeah.
You can be able to utilize that on your streams or not really?
I don't know that I'd utilize it so much on my streams, but I think, you know, like with having done YouTube with you and working together, I think when you're working on things like that, it comes in really handy, because we had to wait a while. One of the last times that we had done some replays showing, you know, friendly challenge, you know, doing attacks before. So I'm excited for it. I think this will work out greatly, and I think also showcasing to people like different styles of attacks and what you're doing for farming within your clan.
I agree. I'm happy. And the last one, before we close things out for the day, is during server maintenance, your power potion timers will properly pause. That's the potion that kind of makes your troops max level for your town hall level. So that'll be paused so you don't waste that ability. Cool. I've never honestly used one of those. I've sold every single one.
Yeah, it's not something I've used, so I didn't actually know that there was a problem with it.
No, I'm too OP as an attacker already. I don't think it's fair. I mean, to use that potion, it's just not fair. But,
so my question for you is, with all these quality of life changes, is there anything that you feel that is missing? Anything that you would have liked to have seen?
I wasn't prepared for that question. You're turning the tables on me right now. I mean, if I go by the comments that I see in my YouTube videos, and since I've been doing these update things, and because I did that interview with Darian, I get a ton of comments. The name change was one of the two top comments that people get about their issues with the game are their accounts being blocked because of, not fair play stuff. So either they were caught modding or something like that. I hear that all the time, to the point where I had to make a video about it. Or the name change thing. So the name change thing is huge. It's basically giving the players what they want, because they're listening. And no, I honestly can't think of anything that I would want other than this. I'm actually pretty happy with the game before even the update came. How about you? I'm assuming you have something in mind.
Scroll bar, I think, is one of those things that would be nice to see some adjustments to when you have a massive scroll bar. Something that, it's easier to navigate through.
So I've heard that. I've heard people say that.
I feel like that's something that's been, a want for such a long time within the community.
So what she means by scroll bar, if you don't know, that's when all your troops are on the bottom of the screen, and if you have tons of different troops, a couple of them fall off the screen and you have to swipe to get to them. And oftentimes you just forget about the ones you don't see, and your attack fails, and you're like, well, that's maybe why I had some spells.
Yeah, especially if you do things like Noah's Ark.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like one of everything. You take like one of every troop.
Gotcha. Anything else that you'd like to see or haven't seen yet?
I don't know if it would fall under quality of life, but I loved one of the comments in one of your videos from a while back. Somebody had mentioned about the possibility of, like taking a town hall, like an 11, and being able to downgrade it.
Right, for war, to attack at a lower town hall level.
Yeah. And it's something I would really like to see brought into this game, especially with all the worries about Town Hall 9 being phased out because of some of the changes that are going on with the new release of 12 and all the upgrades, the buffs, the nerfs, especially with witches and the troop levels. So it is like this push that Supercell wants to start getting the lifers to move up. I think that's becoming very clear and apparent, but there are still people who love to play Town Hall 9, and it does add a different element when we're doing league play. So I think it would be kind of cool to see a way to make it the best of both worlds, where Supercell gets to see the growth of the players moving up, but the players still can have a compromise of saying, but I still want to hold on to a Town Hall 9, and give them a way of doing that, even if it's, just giving them one Town Hall that they can adjust to whichever Town Hall level that they want once they upgrade to a certain point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it could be something as simple as like what they do with name changes, where you have to pay gems or something in order to have that as a perk. So if you want to adjust your 11 or 12, bring it down to a 9 for a war, you can.
Or it can even be a potion that you can get out of the clan games, adjustable town hall level for a war. That would be pretty fun. Now, when you first started talking about this, I was like, well, that's going to kind of, it's counterproductive to them wanting people to progress, but it would actually allow people to progress because they could still drop back and do a town hall level that they love, and they could still participate in that town hall level and progress to Town Hall 12.
Exactly. It's just
Cool
having
idea.
like a rewind clock, but you're allowing people to continue to grow the way, it's just a compromise, I would think, between what Supercell would like to see and what many people that I know in the work community still want.
Right. It makes sense. I like it. That's actually really cool. That would probably be a big update. Not that this isn't a big update,
Yeah.
but they did say lots more to come this year after this update as well. So you never know. Maybe you could whisper that into somebody's ear, and that'd be good. Maybe someone's watching. Who knows?
Maybe.
But guys, if you've gotten this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button, because me and Lady B, we want to make sure that you're enjoying this so we can continue with this series, because sometimes it's difficult for her and I to meet up, but we make it happen because we love each other's company, right?
Absolutely. These are always like my highlights. I love doing these.
They are
It's
fun.
a shame we can't do them as often as we would like.
We're busy people. But are there any last things that you want to tell anybody? Any important things going on, or are we just ready to close things out?
I'm going away this weekend.
Oh, where are you going, Lady B?
I'm going to Germany.
What's in Germany?
Apparently a big update war.
Oh my God! You mean
Supercell.
what?
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed. Come on.
Supercell? What? What did they do?
They're doing a big 5v5 war in Cologne.
Oh my
And
gosh!
I know. I like
And
how
you
you're
are
putting
getting
gum
a
on my finger.
5v5. 10 people from the Clash of Clans community get to go, and you are one of them. And I get to share a show with you. How important? That's awesome. Are you brushing up on your war game?
Oh, I've
Okay.
been trying to tie up loose ends. It came as such a surprise, and oh goodness, I've been trying to tie up loose ends to make sure that I can go, and everything I needed to do at home work-wise has been completed. So, no, I'm gonna be spending my time while I'm sitting on a flight or in an airport, trying to make sure that I don't make a fool of myself.
Well, let me tell you, if you need war strategy, I know an amazing YouTube channel that is filled with attack strategies. Just saying.
Now,
if you want to brush up.
Which one would it be?
Everyone should know that by now. Come on. But all right, guys. Well, I'm very happy for you, Lady B. Congratulations on that. That's really an honor to be called up there by Supercell, which means they must think pretty highly of you, which is awesome. So congratulations, and kick some butt. Hold it down for
I will try.
Lady Clashin. But all right, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you've missed out on any of the other update information, I have a whole playlist every single day a sneak peek comes out, and I make sure to cover it here on the channel. If you guys haven't checked out Lady B, or this is your first time seeing her, because I know I have a whole new group of people that have come to the channel. So if this is your first What's Clashin' episode, let me know if you liked it in the comments below. Throw a like on it if you did. And be sure to check out Lady B over on Twitch, because she live streams all the time. And where is that, Lady B?
Twitch.tv/LadyB_Clash.
And I'll leave a link in the description for her channel. Be sure to go over and check her out over there. Her streams are always a lot of fun. She's very pleasant to be in there with. But guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video and you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and if you want to hang out with me even more, you can find me on Discord or Twitter. You can find Lady B on Twitter as well. What is it?
At LadyB_Clash.
At LadyB_Clash. Guys, I'll see all you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.
Be good.